Parts of the fashion industry have finally begun to embrace digitization, and it's set to significantly disrupt the way that the fashion industry works. The arguments for incorporating a 3D digital workflow are compelling, as it touches every part of the supply chain. Prototyping is faster, cheaper, and reduces waste. Sampling and change management can be done remotely without having to ship samples around the world. And finally, it impacts marketing, e-commerce, and even the gamification of retail, making it more engaging for customers, increasing sales and reducing returns. Yet many in the industry are reluctant to replace the traditional working methods. Why? Well, by its very nature, textiles are tactile. The weight, texture, weave, and how the light interacts with a textile is difficult to replicate digitally. And of course, fabrics are fluid. Its movement is an intrinsic part of its appeal. Working methods have been developed over centuries, and the craftsmanship of the highly skilled workers is treasured. This history is encapsulated in the enormous value contained in the archives of fashion brands. Digitizing these archives will release this value for designers and customers of today and tomorrow. Cyreal is exploring how to deal with these problems, delivering the most compelling, realistic digital twins of garments. And we believe it all starts with extremely accurate 3D capture. Cyreal was founded in 2018 by myself and Paul Cash, and our original goal was the digitization of real-world objects for use in virtual worlds. We spent the first year developing our automated capture systems, and we reduced the time it takes to capture an object accurately from hours to minutes. Our first clients were major heritage brands, and we've sold our systems to a number of institutions such as the British Library. But in 2019, we were introduced to the issues of the fashion industry by Central St. Martin's, and we were invited to digitize garments by Alexander McQueen and Martin Margiela. And it became clear at that stage that our systems could transform parts of the industry. However, our challenge was that although we could create an accurate digital 3D representation of an object, that model was rigid. So how can that work for garments? We overcame this by creating a process to import these 3D models into CAD software, where we can manipulate them. We call this process Capture to CAD. And the process opens up huge opportunities. We found that brands can keep many of their traditional processes that are so important to them, yet embrace 3D. This month, Cyreal has begun to work with Vivienne Westwood to help deliver their 2021 collection. We are digitizing garments and parts of garments from their archives, and these will influence new designs. We're also digitizing fabrics to allow them to try these on digital twills, reducing cost and waste in the prototyping process. Although a technology company, Cyreal believes in the value of the craftsman, and we plan to work alongside the traditional to deliver exceptional crafted digital couture. Thank you for your time, and if you'd like to know more about Cyreal, then we'd be happy to talk to you later.